you know, whoever's messing around with us on the fence. I cannot wait to leave your shitty services. Whoever's being the baby. I'm guessing it's Adrenaline. I'm guessing. And I'm just wondering if I can make him rage here on IRC a little bit. If we can find out who it is. And if Adrenaline knows, maybe he can tell us. But we'll see. Alright, so 31 to 25. The Hang and Scooby holding down red armor. Scooby has it. He also collects the yellow and denies that plasma gun pickup. Always very useful when you're on the defense, as cOK might be, as they are currently fresh spawns. Walter able to pick up a frag. Scooby with an armor stack, though, letting the nades bounce over his head. One got a little bit too close, but he is able to get the kill just in time as red armor spawns. So the control remains in Q2's hands, and it's the Hang picking up the quad. And even though he had no armor on the grab, there is his teammate to assist and keep him alive as he picks up the yellow and sets him up for the quad run. LG will basically finish off. Oh wow, this is not looking good for clamp-OK's team. Q2 extremely solid, and the Hang is having fun with his quadded MG. Down goes Clamp. And reconnecting the vent won't matter, Matt, because they're just going to remute us. So I think what we're going to do is, in the middle of this thing, we'll just connect to Skype and say, fuck these assholes. So, yep. You guys will basically have 10 minutes chilling with my beautiful voice. I won't have any co-hosts because we have a bunch of crybabies on the lights out / main voice event, which we will now mock for the next 10 minutes because that's cool. All right, let's go take a look. Clamp. Pretty much fresh spawn. Has a railgun in hand, though, and trying to use it against the Hang. Doesn't have the good angles. Scooby is testing him down with machine gun. Walter is able to pick up the frag, and Scooby clean him up, and so Clamp's able to back in towards RA without too much trouble and able to survive. So, very critical. Walter also is a fresh spawn. And going across mid, very risky to do. He's going to run into the wrong end of Scooby's LG. And Q2 still enjoying a now 10 frag lead. We've got quad up in about 12 seconds. Let's see who's going to be able to get it. Right now, we've seen that Q2's been able to muscle in. Yep, they've done it again. Scooby able to grab it. Weak, but not terribly so. And beautiful machine gun accuracy. Scooby able to pull down Walter, who is trying to get a bit of damage done on that quad runner, but it's going to be Scooby picking up yet another frag. This time Clamp will go down. So now Q2 knows that they have serious advantage here. LG, I think Scooby could have pressed in there, but it wasn't really critical that he did so because, again, they are currently enjoying a nice lead. They don't have to do anything risky. I think he made a smart play. He basically used the quad to get position on red. He's going to give it over to the Hang, and there's the grab. The Hang needing some rail ammo. He's going to drop in on it. But, yeah, really well played. And, again, we're going to go back over to Scooby and kind of watch how this all works. He's needing some rocket ammo, but essentially the way that they're moving, they are covering each other and helping each other out at all the right moments. And back for red just on time. Now, let's see if we're going to have Scooby showing up. Yeah, a little bit late. Just a little bit late, but he's actually able to collect that armor. So we can take a look. It looks like clamp-OK's team extremely hurt at the moment.
Impressive.
So 10 frags still separate these teams. Q2 still able to hang on to it, and it's really been the item dominance at the moment. And I'm going to watch clamp-OK, see what he can do to try to get back in this. He's facing off Rail versus Plasma. That's probably one of the worst matchups that you can think of because the Plasma takes so long to travel. Rail, of course, is hit scan and meant for long range, so very disadvantageous weapon selection in that moment. And that's yet another quad going to Q2, and that should set them up for this next red armor as well. I'm going to go hop over at Dehang. He's got 50 armor. Scooby at 40. Back over before he gets a frag with this quad, although actually, oh, look at this, from the edges of the map, Scooby gets pulled apart, long range. Clamp not able to duck behind the wall the last possible second. Quad will expire, only about 1 frag earned, but at this point they're enjoying a lead. Frags aren't the highest thing on their list. It's map dominance, and right now we're seeing Scooby and Dehang back in on red. It's coming up in 4 seconds, and they've bullied off Walter. And here's the handoff. There it is. So we're going to watch Dehang. He's the man in control. He's got a railgun. He needs something short range, but otherwise he's in pretty good shape. He's able to pull down the clamp. Nice shot there. Look at this. He's trying to use range. Oh, he's going to get caught. Got to switch away from the railgun. It doesn't happen in time. It gives away the rail. And I think that he felt a little bit surprised by getting double teamed there. But yeah, normally you want to try to switch off of that dastardly railgun, because you just don't want to give that away. But let's see. Ooh, Clamp's able to put it to some good use. 41 to 56, and let's see if we can get a potential comeback in place for cOK's team. They've got 5 minutes to pull it off. There's still plenty of time. They got to start getting in on this red, so they are here at the right time. It's gonna go to Clamp. Now, can he make his way around without taking too much damage to Quad, coming up in about 15 seconds? This is the critical moment for cOK's team. This is how they get back in. Let's go take a look at his teammate. Walter stacked up nicely. Clamp has height advantage. 5 seconds to Quad. Clamp getting a beautiful rail. That's a critical rail because he's going to be facing off against really no strong weapons. We got 1 railgun, it looks like, in the hands of Q2. And there it is. Scooby will give it up. But look how he switches weapons. And that would have been a critical addition to cOK's arsenal, because he's got 1 railgun shot. So without that ammo, basically he either has to choose, do I just make, quad frags really quickly here, or do I now go for railgun ammo? I got to do it sooner or later, because I'm out of rockets. So yeah, Clamp is using every last inch of weapons that he has, and Scooby does take the railgun, switches up, and oh, almost uses it, but Clamp does not back up into that railgun ammo, and he's fighting for his life. 42 health. Let's go take a look at Walter, who does have that railgun. Back over to Clamp, still surviving. 2-on-1. Scooby will be the survivor, but Walter with the LG will finally pick up the frag, and there is yet another red armor for cOK's team. And look at that. They have closed the gap to 8 frags. We've got about 4 minutes left to go, and it is looking pretty goddamn good for a comeback for cOK. Walter needing to hit a pair of rails. There's one, there's the other, and that will give him the frag. Very critically needed, because it sets him up for this red armor. He might be able to get this. He's going to hand it off to cOK instead. We're going to go watch Clamp, and now he's got, ooh, he needs that health. He needs that health. Oh, wow, he needed that health. Now he can get destroyed. Oh. All right. 9 frags, less than 4 minutes. Dehang, hopping rockets like a champ. We're looking for the long range. Ooh, misses 1. Can't get anything long range. And it looks like the red armor will go to cOK one more time. Quad in about 8 seconds. I'm going to go find who picked up that red. Looks like it was Dehang. He's going to pick up the yellow as well. There's a railgun facing off against him, but this is kind of critical. He's got to move in here. It's a little bit late. Oh, Clamp puts him down immediately after that quad grab. And even though Clamp is weak, it's just really, really critical that that he did get that quad, because that shuts down any chance for a run by Q2. Keeps this thing close. Hey Rose, how you doing? Let's take a look at Dehang. Q2 is still hanging on, but barely so. This is a really close, tight game. This is what we love to see. This is what QuakeNight is all about. Dehang looking for the exit. Doesn't happen. It looks like they cut the other way. He whiffs 2 rails that would have set up for a potential red grab, but now he's been pushed off of it. Let's go take a look. Ooh, actually, he's going to stick around. I'm going to stick with the hang here. All right.